Number one, flexible batteries. Flexible batteries are the batteries that can be bent, twisted without losing their ability to store and discharge the energy. They are made up of a thin and flexible material such as plastic, polymer, and they can be used in a variety of applications where traditional and rigid batteries are not suitable. Flexible batteries are a promising new technology with a wide range of potential applications. They are still in the early phase of development, but there is a lot of research and development being done in this area. As with all batteries, one of the hurdle is to overcome their safe disposal and recycling, which should come as the technology and associated applications become circular. Number two, generative AI. Generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that can create new content such as image, text, music, and code. And it is done this by learning from the existing data and then using that data to generate a new output that are similar to the original data. It can be used to create a new content that is more creative and interesting than what can be done by the humans. Also, it can be used to generate the content that is more personalized and relevant to the user, which is equally more efficient and cost effective as well to produce. Generative AI is a rapidly growing field and it is all set to disrupt the knowledge work and the activity that involves decision making. There are some concerns around generative AI, like transparency about how the model works, generate government regulations, and the use of AI to create the fake news, deep fakes, copyright infringement. It is important to be aware of these risks and develop safeguards to mitigate them. Number three, sustainable aviation fuel is an alternative to fossil-based jet fuel that can help to reduce the greenhouse gas emission from aviation. It is made from the renewable and waste-based resources such as used cooking oil, agricultural waste, and non-food crops. SAF can reduce the life cycle emission by 80% as compared to the conventional jet fuel. Today, SAF makes up less than 1% of global jet fuel demand, but this must be increased by 13 to 15% by 2040 to put the aviation industry on the path to the net zero by 2050. There are a number of challenges to the widespread adoption of SAF, including the high cost of production and the limited availability of feedstock. However, as the technology continues to develop and the demand for SAF grows, these challenges are likely to overcome in the future. SF is a promising solution of the current problem of climate change in the aviation. It has the potential to significantly reduce the emission from the flying while also supporting to the development of sustainable aviation industry. Number four, designer phages. These are bacteriophages. To simplify, these are the viruses that infects the bacteria. These are genetically engineered to have specific properties. This can be done by adding or removing genes or by changing the order of genes. Designer phages have the potential to be used for a variety of purposes, including to target a specific bacteria, which could be used to treat the bacterial infection, can be also used to control the agricultural pest, also can be used for cleaning the environmental pollutants such as oil seepage, sewages, or to develop a new vaccine against a bacteria. Phages are also being designed as a feed supplement to enhance the growth of livestock, to treat the certain plant diseases and eliminate the dangerous bacteria in the food supply chain. Promising the early results of the designer phages therapies, they are attracting significant venture capital that will help to facilitate the clinical testing of engineered phages. Potential application of designer phages are numerous and diverse. For example, Locus Biosciences is using engineered phages to combat the antibiotic resistant bacteria. It is important to note that this technology is still in early phases of development and there are many challenges that need to be addressed before it can be widely used. Number five, Metaverse for mental health. The concept of metaverse for mental health refers to the use of virtual or digital environments to provide the support, therapy, and interventions to the individual dealing with the mental health issues. The metaverse in this context represents a digital space where people can interact, seek help, and access the mental health resources in a more immersive and engaging manner rather than traditional methods. Some of the examples include VRT, virtual reality therapy, that uses VR to help with the people with a variety of mental health conditions such as anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic disorder. Gaming platforms are also being leveraged for mental health treatment. Some of the latest innovation that are happening in this space are Emerge Wave 1 is a tabletop device that uses ultrasonic waves to stimulate the touch by enhancing the user's social experience. Another example is Wearable headsets. It uses electrode to measure the user's emotion and can adjust the music accordingly. Number 6. Wearable plant sensors. Wearable plant sensors are small and wireless devices that can be attached to the plant to monitor their health and environment. They can measure a variety of parameters such as temperature, humidity, light level, soil moisture. This information can be used to optimize the plant growth, productivity, to prevent the diseases and pests. Variable plant sensors are still in early phases of development, but they have the huge potential to revolutionize agriculture. In terms of innovation, two separate firms like Grovera and Phytech, they have created a tiny needle sensor that can be inserted into the plant leaf or stem for the purpose of tracking alteration into the electrical resistance. These sensors wirelessly transmit the data to the computer or mobile device where it undergoes to the analysis to produce the valuable information regarding the plant's health. Consequently, farmers are empowered to continuously oversee their crops and enact precise measurements according to the unique requirements of each plant. This could include modifying the irrigation or adjusting the fertilizers in response to the moisture level of the nutrient related data. Number 7. Specialomics. Specialomics is also known as spatial genomics or spatial transcriptomics. This is an emerging field in the biology that combines the traditional omics techniques such as genomics, transcriptomics with the spatial information. It aims to understand the spatial organization and distribution of the biomolecules such as DNA, RNA, protein, and microbioloids within tissues and organs at a single cell or subcellular level. Specialomics is a powerful tool that is being used to study a wide range of biological questions, including the development and progression of diseases such as cancer, Alzheimer's disease, and diabetes, the response of the tissues to the environmental factors such as pollutants and toxins, the interaction between the different types of cells and tissues. Specialomics is still a relatively newer field, but it has the potential to revolutionize our understanding about biology and medicine. As the technology continues to develop, the specialomics is likely to play an increasingly important role in the quest to understand and treat the disease. Number 8. Flexible neural electronics. These are specialized electronic devices designed to interface with the nervous system, particularly the brain, spinal cord, in a flexible and adaptable manner. Unlike the traditional rigid neural implants, which can be cumbersome and may not conform as well to the soft and curved surface of neural tissues, flexible neural electronics are engineered to be bendable and conformable. This flexibility allows them to better adapt to the natural counters of neural tissues, reducing the risk of damage and improving the overall performance of neural interface. Flexible neural electronics are being used in a variety of applications, including brain-computer interfaces, neural prostheses, hearing aids, and vision restoration. Flexible neural electronics are a promising new technology with a potential to revolutionize the way we interact with the nervous system. As the technology continues to develop, it is likely to find even more application in the medicine and technology. Number 9, sustainable computing. Sustainable computing is the practice of using compute resources in a way that minimizes their environmental impact. This can be done by reducing the amount of energy being used by the computers, by using renewable energy resources, and by recycling and reusing the compute hardware and software. There are a couple of areas through which this can be addressed. First is addressing the heat dissipation issues. For this, liquid cooling systems are being developed that uses water or dielectric coolant to dissipate the heat, and that excess heat is being repurposed for the applications including space heating, water heating, and industrial processes. Second, AI. AI is being used to analyze and optimize the energy in the real time by maximizing the energy efficiency without compromising the performance. Third, The technological infrastructure supporting the net zero energy data center is becoming more and more modular and demand based. For instance, cloud computing and edge computing systems allows the data processing and storage to be spread across multiple devices, systems, and even locations. Number 10, AI facilitated healthcare. AI facilitated healthcare is a term used to describe the use of artificial intelligence in the healthcare industry. AI can be used to improve the variety of healthcare tasks, including diagnostic, treatment, prevention, healthcare administration, telemedicine. Applications of AI-facilitated healthcare includes improved accuracy, personalized healthcare, remote patient monitoring, chatbots, and virtual assistants. AI-facilitated healthcare has the potential to revolutionize the healthcare industry by improving the diagnostic, enhancing the patient care, reducing the cost, and increasing the accessibility of the healthcare services. However, important point to note is its implementation. It must be done carefully, managed to address the technical, ethical, and regulatory challenges effectively.